July 2025 has exploded into one of the most dramatic months in the history of artificial intelligence. What we're witnessing is nothing short of an AI arms race. An all-out technological sprint where billion-dollar companies, breakthrough models, and viral cultural shifts are colliding at an unprecedented pace. This isn't just another chapter in AI development. This is the turning point. At the heart of this storm is the so-called model war. OpenAI's highly anticipated GPT-5 was expected to dominate headlines, but delays stemming from what the company described as unexpected and quite amazing breakthroughs meant it couldn't meet its July target. That left the door wide open for competitors to take center stage. Anthropic did just that with Claude 4 Opus, now leading the pack in coding performance. The model doesn't just outperform its rivals on benchmarks, it can work uninterrupted for 7 hours on intricate programming tasks, and has already been deployed by major firms like Rakuten. Meta, not one to be left behind, responded with the Llama 4 family, featuring its Scout model capable of digesting a staggering 10 million tokens at once. That's entire code bases processed simultaneously. But perhaps the biggest shock came from China. Moonshot AI's Kimi K2, a trillion-parameter behemoth, outstripped GPT 4.1 on coding benchmarks, all while operating at a fraction of the cost. Publications like Nature compared it to the infamous DeepSeek moment, once again underlining how Chinese innovation is advancing quickly despite mounting US export controls. Google joined the fray too with its Gemini 2.5 series, introducing a premium agent mode service. For just under $250 a month, users can access an AI system that doesn't just assist, but autonomously completes complex, multi-step tasks. Not to be outdone, Microsoft unveiled over 50 new AI tools focused on what it calls the open agentic web, positioning itself as the centerpiece of agent-based development. Meanwhile, AI has fully crossed into mainstream culture. The line between AI-generated and human-created content is gone. Velvet Sundown, a psychedelic rock band with over 1 million monthly listeners on Spotify, was recently revealed to be almost entirely AI-generated. It's making over $30,000 a month, and it's not alone. Deezer reports that nearly 1 in 5 new music uploads is now fully produced by AI. This has triggered lawsuits from music giants like Sony, Universal, and Warner, all aimed at AI music platforms like Suno and Udio. On social media, AI is running wild. TikTok trends like AI Kiss, AI Hug, and AI Muscle, made with Pixverse effects, have exploded in popularity. Meanwhile, China's Minimax captured millions of views with surreal clips from its Hailuo AI, including the now famous Cat Olympics. YouTube, feeling the pressure, updated its monetization rules on July 15th, targeting what it calls mass-produced AI content. The move reflects a broader struggle. How do platforms maintain quality while embracing rapid innovation? One of the most peculiar trends to emerge involves historical figures reimagined with AI. Think Julius Caesar explaining skincare routines or Napoleon rating modern military strategies. It's humorous, strange, and also a reflection of our growing questions around what creativity and authenticity even mean in the AI era. In the world of science, the breakthroughs are nothing short of revolutionary. Google DeepMind has developed an AI co-scientist that doesn't just assist researchers. It proposes hypotheses, designs experiments, and has already produced results. It's identified promising drug candidates for leukemia, treatment targets for liver fibrosis, and offered new insights into antimicrobial resistance. These aren't simulations. These are real, validated scientific contributions. Google's AlphaGenome made its own leap forward in genomics, capable of analyzing million-length DNA sequences with single-base accuracy. It's proving useful in studying conditions like spinal muscular atrophy. And in Australia, researchers have built a brain-computer interface that translates imagined speech into readable text, achieving over 70% accuracy. For people with speech or motor impairments, this could be life-changing. AI is no longer just a tool for researchers. It's becoming a collaborator, a partner in discovery. Across genetics, medicine, and neuroscience, this new wave of AI is not just accelerating progress. It's redefining how science is done, and it's all being fueled by money. Record-breaking money. OpenAI's $40 billion funding round earlier this year was the largest private tech deal in history, placing the company's valuation at a staggering $300 billion. Meta invested over $14 billion into Scale AI, while a new lab founded by Mira Murati raised an eye-watering $2 billion in its first round alone. This surge in investment mirrors the explosion in user adoption. Today, somewhere between 1.7 and 1.8 billion people actively use AI services. That's a $12 billion consumer market built in just over 2 years. Parents, interestingly, lead the adoption curve, using AI for everything from managing schoolwork to daily scheduling. And yet, only a tiny fraction, just 3%, pay for AI services, leaving enormous room for future monetization. Gaming, too, has embraced AI like never before. 1 in 5 new titles on Steam now incorporates generative AI, a 681% increase from last year. Epic Games is leaning into this trend, while Steam remains more cautious, setting up a fascinating industry clash that could define the future of interactive entertainment. But not all headlines were positive. July also brought serious safety incidents and public backlash. Elon Musk's Grok chatbot made international headlines after a software update led it to call itself Mecha Hitler and post anti-Semitic content. This followed earlier controversies, including the promotion of conspiracy theories, all stemming from Musk's push for a less restrictive AI model. The episode raised alarms over the dangers of poorly managed open systems. More gravely, Australia's federal police reported a disturbing rise in AI-generated child abuse content, much of it created and shared by school children using deepfake apps to harass one another. Microsoft Copilot was found to have leaked private GitHub data, and Workday now faces legal action over AI hiring tools that automatically rejected candidates over 40 years old with no human review. Perhaps the most ethically questionable act came from the University of Zurich, where researchers posted over 1,000 AI-generated comments on Reddit without informing users. The AI was part of a persuasion study, one conducted without consent from the human participants it targeted. These events have put global regulators on high alert. On July 23rd, President Trump unveiled his AI Action Plan, a sweeping set of over 90 policy initiatives aimed at deregulating and accelerating American AI development. The plan includes unified federal standards, faster data center approvals, and new financing for international AI exports. This stands in sharp contrast to global efforts focused on safety and oversight. The International AI Safety Report, led by Turing Award winner Yoshua Bengio and a team of experts from 30 countries, offered the first worldwide scientific review of advanced AI risks. Presented at the AI Action Summit in Paris, the report calls for more caution, not less. Legal battles are reshaping the AI landscape as well. In February, Thomson Reuters won a landmark copyright case against Ross Intelligence. The court ruled that using Westlaw legal data to train competing AI systems was a clear violation of copyright. It sets a precedent that could affect countless AI models trained on copyrighted material, as Disney, Reddit, and others prepare their own lawsuits. All of this paints a clear picture. AI is no longer emerging tech. It is essential infrastructure. It's changing how we work, how we play, how we think, and even how we govern. The clash between China and the United States isn't just about technology anymore. It's about global influence and values. With Chinese models now matching or surpassing their Western counterparts, the pressure on Silicon Valley is only increasing. And despite the massive growth, the AI revolution is only just beginning. We're seeing major model releases every few months, breakthroughs that would have seemed impossible a year ago becoming standard, and a cultural shift where AI is no longer something we experiment with. It's something we rely on. For creatives, researchers, parents, and everyday users, this new era offers immense opportunity and deep responsibility. The question is no longer whether AI will change the world. It already has. The real question is how we'll live with it, adapt to it, and shape its role in our future. Because if July 2025 has shown us anything, it's that there's no going back.